Hello everyone and welcome back. It has been far too long. And no, I did not die. I am actually alive and well. I was just sleeping. Anyways, playing Rome 2 Total War. And this game's great. There are a few problems with it, but overall this game's just so much fun. Even when you're losing battles and stuff like that, it's still much fun. So we're gonna do a new campaign, and we're gonna go ahead and do Sparta. I've seen a lot of requests for Sparta and some other Let's Plays, and we're gonna go ahead and try our luck. Now, the problem with this game is long load times. Really long load times, and it's really graphically intensive, and I'm not sure how it's going to fare with my computer, considering that I'm also recording at the same time. So we'll see how that goes. Also, I'm getting a new error saying I'm running out of graphics memory, even though I didn't have that before. Oh, and just as a forewarning, I'm not good at this game. I'm not good at any of the Total War series games, but I just find them pretty fun to play. Last Total War series game I played was actually Rome, and the only way I could really win on that one was I kind of cheesed it. I kind of played Rome. I don't remember. I think I played Scipio or something, the Scipio family. I don't know. I played them, and then I just expanded into the goal of 60 provinces or whatever, and then the only thing you had to do after that was control Rome. So you only had to win 1 or 2 battles for Rome, and that was it. You won, right? So I didn't actually go to war with any of the factions until the very end, and sort of cheesed it that way. There's that warning that graphics or memory is running low. So. I actually just lost a bunch of footage of this game, unfortunately, but I'm trying to make that up right now. Unfortunately, my microphone was set to the wrong microphone, so it didn't actually record. It was set to a virtual microphone that I use for a different game.
The people of Epirus are fools. Having utterly failed to conquer Rome, they crawl back and presume to conquer Greece. To try is not to win. They will know this when you meet them in battle. Macedon may join you, but they are no better in the end. Alexander's conquests have left them with delusions of grandeur. They will be checked, as will every other aggressor. You may fare better working with Athens and other true Greek states, but history has often taught otherwise. Ultimately, trust only in Sparta, and you will prevail.
So as I was saying, I've actually played, this is actually my third Sparta playthrough.
At your command.
My first one, I got everything except for Athens on this Greek island, or the Greek peninsula. And then I hit a barrier when I tried to expand to the east. There was a really strong faction over there. The second time was just now. I was only an hour and a half in. Took Larissa and then immediately came over and took Athens. I really would like to be a buddy with Athens, but really it's the game mechanics that makes it pretty much impossible to do. If you want to trade at all, which trade is pretty important, you have to have a seaport, and the only seaport I have is through Athens. I'm landlocked in through Athens, and even military access or anything like that. That doesn't give me a trade route. So really, I would really prefer it if I didn't have to take over Athens at all, and we could be best buds and best friends while we, dominate everyone else. But that just doesn't happen in this game because of the way it is. I'm a small city-state right here. Don't have very much. Athens is huge and has a trade route and has walls and all this nice stuff that I really need. So I think I'm going to do an optimal kind of, or semi-optimal sort of strategy, because I've played this a couple times now. If I wait too long, Athens becomes too strong. They have stacks of armies just outside of their walls, and they just sit there. If I don't if I don't take over Athens early, then they just become a pain. Like, you can't take over like later in the game. So we're gonna have to take them over fast, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna bait them into going over to Larissa and Apollonia, and we're gonna attack their city while they're away. We're gonna take them over, and then we're gonna defend out the city because we're at Lore of Epirus right now. So we really don't have much to worry about Epirus. We really don't, and Athens' armies can easily take over anything that they throw at them. Our armies can easily take over anything that they're trying to throw at us. So not really a big deal. Our starting position is actually pretty good, despite what it says. It says it's hard. The only thing we need to do is make sure we can get up our forces in a very, very quick amount of time. So we're going to take some hoplites, and we're going to build some javelin men. And with this army,
we hunger for battle.
This is the army I usually take over to Larissa and start taking that over, but instead we're going to actually just walk. We're going to take these armies over here. I don't know if I want to wait for Spartan hoplites. Spartan hoplites would be, quite frankly, amazing. They're like one of the best. They're basically the best spearmen in the game, as far as I know. I don't know of any other spearmen that are better than the Spartan hoplites and the Royal Guard and all that. So I think I want to wait 4 turns and then a couple more turns so I can take over. So I can get this barracks built in Sparta. And once I get this barracks built in Sparta, I'll be building some Spartan spearmen. Spartan hoplites, and then we'll be taking over Athens, hopefully. So we're just have to wait. I think that's going to be our best. Oh, well, usually my first time I usually want to upgrade the city. Unfortunately, I didn't do that. I'll make sure to do that. I'm kind of a little bit, not in a hurry, but like kind of really disappointed that I lost that footage. That's the same thing that really killed my Crusader Kings Let's Play. I had about 2 hours of footage. It was really good footage too, like if I say so myself. I mean, relative to me, it was pretty good footage.
Commander?
It was basically me going man to man with France, right? And we barely came out on top in that war. Barely. But the same thing happened last time. I took over Larissa, came over to take Athens, and we just barely beat Athens. We were able to scale the walls and just take over their city. Oh well.
What do you wish of me?
Just need to go and you want to join us, or why don't you try to join us? Let's see.
Sparta has taught me much. By
Okay.
my hand, it is done.
Did I? No. There we go. Leveled up. Let's get. Let's do some critical success. All right, there we go.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, I don't have very much. I can't really take over. I'm not gonna be able to take over Athens with this small army. I'm gonna need some.
Ready for orders.
Definitely gonna need some Spartan hoplites, I think. And I think I'm gonna go max wealth right now. Yeah, we're gonna need some wealth. And then we're gonna have to save up for this. And then we're still gonna have to build up some more units. So actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take.
We hunger for battle. Ready for battle.
I'm gonna go and raid Larissa. For
On the
now.
move. The way is blocked. We hunger.
There we go. We're gonna go raid and get some money, and then just kind of abandon ship, if you will.
Commander.
We really don't.
At your command.
We really don't need anything to do with them. Let's see.
March until your feet bleed.
Um,
March some more.
I really feel bad about like. I mean, I don't feel bad, but like, I don't want to betray Athens, you know what I mean? But
Athena give you wisdom,
really,
so
it's
that
just
you
a
may speak well and
mechanics. Let's
persuade
just
me of your
give me
cause.
military axis. Yeah. He's the only person I can trade with in the game right now, like ever, if I don't take him over. And that wealth is just like it adds up. Like there's enough people that like you in Sparta that they will like the trade is just too
Ready
much
for
to give
orders,
up.
Commander.
All right, so these guys over here. So this is a pretty moderate-sized army. We're
At
gonna be able
ease,
to
men.
probably kill off Larissa's armies pretty fast. Children of Zeus. Yeah. They're not gonna be much of a big deal. Yeah. Researching our technology. One thing I'm really weak at in this game is actually building up my economy. I've always been weak at that in Total War games. Like
Can you
Total
not
War
see?
2, like the medieval
Together,
one.
our armies could be nigh invincible. The
It's
world will
just-
tremble before our collective
I don't know
might.
about that game. That game was too hard for me. Nothing else.
Are these words from...
What is this? Oh, I'm supposed to be reinforcing him. Alright, so the Harpy's Claw is actually out of there. Yeah, so they're actually out of the city right now. And they're gonna be busy with Larissa, so... you know, I could help them, but I could also decline, which would be funny. Uh-oh. Did they just get destroyed? No, they just lost. Okay, there they are. Alright, so they actually went to war with Epirus without even me asking for them to go into war. Which is pretty funny.
Ready for orders.
These hoplites are very good. I don't think I'm really going to need many missile units, considering I'll probably just break down the gates. I'm going to need a lot of infantry units. My infantry units last time were much more effective than... Yeah, I'm going to try and kill him off.
It is done.
Oh, whatever.
Ready for battle.
These dudes. What are you
Commander?
guys? Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have built these guys. These guys are kind of expensive to upkeep. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of. Well, I'm gonna get rid of you. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of them. I'm gonna get rid of all but one. Well, never mind. 2 is fine. 2 is fine. It's just my gold is so low already. How is this army? Oh wow, this army got messed up.
Ready for orders.
The Children of Zeus. Hellenic Guard. Athens looks very, very tempting right now. Even with this small army right here. Even with that small army. Very, very tempting. And it's going to take 3 turns. By 3 turns, they're going to have...
Ready for orders.
They're probably going to have... their army back. Alright.
At your command.
This is going to be very risky. In fact, this is going to be like game breaking. This would probably be game make, game break right here.
Ready for
Oh,
orders.
this is so risky.
Commander.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to hire some mercenaries. Or maybe I won't. Oh, there's mercenary hoplites. Okay, we're going to hire these guys. There's some cavalry. I don't really want cavalry though. Alright, so we're gonna hire these guys, and then now we need to take Athens right now. Sorry, Athens, but your time is already up.
I am eager to hear your embassy, inspired as it undoubtedly is by the wit and wisdom of Athena
Unfortunately,
herself.
they're like client states of Macedon, so this is actually very risky. Very, very risky, but we're gonna do it anyway.
At your command. That is impossible.
It's impossible.
We cannot follow this order.
Why?
I'm afraid we cannot. We cannot do that.
I don't know. That's weird.
Commander, that is impossible.
What? What's going on? I want you. Can I? Oh, it's because of these guys. Okay, they're in the way.
For the gods!
Alright, we're just gonna auto-resolve. Yeah. Alright, and then that. Oh, we're just gonna release them.
Your next command. Ready for battle.
Now we can go attack.
Besieging settlement.